Good morning, everybody. I'm intuitive numerologist Sue Coffin here with my mentee and very good friend, Adriana. Today, thought we would do something really special with the holidays coming up, and we thought maybe we could help guide you a little bit with learning how to buy gifts by using the numbers. And what we're going to do is we're going to be just using the birth dates. So we don't have to do any calculations at all, but it will give us a general idea. Birth date is talents and abilities and natural. So it kind of gives us an idea what you're interested in. So how are you this morning, Adriana?
I'm pretty good. I'm excited for this today.
Yeah, I know. This is really cool. This should help people. So if it does, please write to us and let us know, because it's just all fun. So we're going to start with the birth date number 1. Now, this is somebody who could be born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th. Now, let's talk a little bit about the 1 so that we know what we're looking at and energetically and how we should purchase presents. The 1 is very independent, right? They're loners by rights.
Yeah.
They like to experience life, right? They're not much to sit at school. They want to go experience it themselves.
Yeah.
And they're entrepreneurs. They're very athletic.
Innovative.
Yeah, that's right. You have any other stuff? Type A.
Leaders.
They're leaders.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And strong-willed.
It's about self.
Yeah.
So when you buy a gift for number 1, you have to purchase something that's definitely focused on them. Right.
When you said athletic, I can see 1 having that competitive energy, like, because they do want to be the one out in the front, right, or the leader. So it's very competitive in that aspect.
Yes, they're not the team. They're not the group. They're the captains. They're the team leaders. They're the ones that are going to run the team. Yeah, but they're also very lean. They're usually very tall and lean and very strong.
Yeah.
Usually. So what would you buy your friend if they had a number 1?
So if they had a number 1, I would maybe get a gift that's like experiential. So maybe like a rock climbing coupon, or even if it's like a gym membership, just like a trial or something. I would even, puzzle keeps coming to my head, a puzzle. So I would even get them a puzzle. Yeah.
Using the mind, and it's something you do by yourself. That's important to a 1. I mean, 1s are social, but they also are loners. They like to do things by themselves. How about bungee jumping, skydiving?
Yeah. A little kid with the birthday 1. Lately I've been seeing a lot of videos of like parents training their kids how to be people, but not like go wash the dishes. Like they'll get them their own kind of personal kitchen set with, they put personal snacks in their little mini fridge or whatever. Right. So the kids get used to doing the things. But for a little kid, I would maybe get like a clipboard,
Yeah.
And like maybe going grocery shopping or something, give them their clipboard and make them feel like they're in charge or that they're contributing or something.
Yeah. Yes, because when you do have a child with 1 energy, it's important to respect that, because they'll rebel if you don't give them that space to be themselves. Karate, jujitsu, something of that nature that gets that, because there's a lot of pent-up energy in a 1, right? They're on the go constantly. When the feet hit the ground, they're moving, they're driven, they want to go get things done. So if you can get them a gym membership or even some weights or something for a home, home oh, you know, they've got so many wonderful things. I used to be a big gym person. I'm not as much anymore, but you know, those mirrors that they have on the wall now that coach you, and the Peloton
Yeah.
bikes, and oh my gosh, how wonderful. But those are the gifts that one would really, I think they'd like. But you can also get them gym sneakers, you know, athletic outfits to wear around the house, or they're very original in how they dress. So
Mhm.
it's not necessarily what the fad is, it's what
Trends,
they
yeah.
feel like wearing. But you can also get the gift card, right? Then they can go get whatever they want,
Yeah.
because it's about self. You could get clone too, right?
Cologne.
Clone, because it's about them.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Makes them stand out, makes them feel good. All right,
Okay.
so
So
now,
even like makeup and like nail
yes,
kits and things like DIY things.
yeah. Oh, that's good. Yes, yes. Right. I know it. It's funny. I'm glad that you said that, because when I think of one, I have to be careful, which I wasn't being right around there, because it's very masculine energy. So I put it in a masculine way, but I have one energy. So you know, there's a lot of women that are carrying that one energy. That's
Yeah.
so you're right. We things that we can do ourselves is very, very important. Yeah. All right, the number 2. Now that birth date would be either on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, or the 29th.
Mhm.
Now, some of the descriptive words for 2. You want to jump in on that one?
Um, patience, definitely. I'm getting like romantic.
Right, right, romance, most definitely.
Partnership, companionship, uh, softness,
Mhm.
gentleness, things like that. That's really what's coming to my mind right now.
Right, right. 2 also likes the water, right?
Mm,
This is feminine energy.
Hmm.
When I think of 2, when I think of 1, I think of the sun.
Yeah,
And 2, I think of the moon,
yeah.
that quiet, that shadows, the shadows. So what would you buy it to?
Um, as soon as you said the water, I'm like flow is what came to my mind.
Mhm.
And so like one, I would get maybe a gym membership or a trial or some classes or something, very high driven, energetic kind of classes. For 2, if I were to get classes, even if it were in a gym, I would get like yoga classes or
Correct.
meditation, maybe a spa, you know, a spa couponer, um, something that allows them to pour back into themselves, to take care of themselves, um, and it not be so harsh or like aggressive.
Right.
Kind of just, it's okay. You can be gentle with yourself. So I would
Right.
get something in that lane.
Yeah. They love to dance. They love music.
Mm.
2 does. So dance lessons, anything to do with music, you know, however you guys listen to the music now. You don't listen to the vinyl albums like we are.
That's really trendy now. It's a like
Is it
it's back.
trending? Yeah,
It's back
it
in full
always
force.
goes back around. It always does. Yeah, yeah. Um, now they are romantic. So sexy lingerie, like really soft, wonderful, calming perfume. Anything calming, right? Calming
Mhm.
candle, anything that soothes their soul. Yes. Pastel colors, very soft,
Yes.
like you
So I
said.
was thinking like a group art class. Like I think
Oh, yeah.
2 definitely would like to share in whatever they're doing.
Mhm.
So even if it's just at home, like if it's your partner or your mom or something, and you're looking to bond a little bit better, I think a perfect birthday gift would even be like just going to the dollar store and getting 2 canvases and
Right,
painting with one another.
right.
Um,
2s are very sentimental, right?
mhm.
So everything's gonna hold a memory. They
A
also
photo
like,
book.
what is it? Yeah, that would be very good. They also like, they collectors, usually, they collect things, and a lot of times it's little tiny trinkets, so if you
Mhm.
know what that, anything that can expand upon their collection is a wonderful thing.
I don't
How
know.
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
How about a water fountain in their home?
Mm,
That feel good?
yes. That feels good to think about.
Yes, it does. I don't have any two energy, but I'd like to have that myself, right? Um, and where they are romantic and they're always thinking, they're always, any getaway with the people they love is
Mhm.
just would be so wonderful for them. Yes. Anything that holds a memory. Could even be a coffee cup with a picture on it,
Mhm.
somebody they
So
love.
I've been seeing these videos online and they're hilarious. It's like it's this sound bit and different people are spoofing it, but it's like found another jar for my trinkets, and it's just a bunch of little boxes or like little jars or something that people collect. So even like a little box for just the something to store the little trinkets that someone with two may save for sentimental value, like just something to put it all together in may
Organize
even
it.
be a good, yeah.
That's a great idea because two does love organization. I mean, that's part of their makeup. Most definitely, yes. I like that. I was thinking about something else too while you were saying that. And they like little tiny things, right? So
Mhm,
like beads, I don't know if they do, jewelry, working with jewelry and stuff, they might find a nice little kit for that.
mhm.
That would be kind of fun for them. It would be special because after they made it, they would always be thinking about the person that bought it for them.
Yeah.
Very romantic people. If you buy something, sometimes buying in pairs is good because of the twos, like two wine glasses or two bottles of wine even. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, and so the number 3, then their birth dates would be on the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th.
Mm.
Now, what's this? What's the 3 energy? What are we looking at here?
Free energy. I don't know why. I love to think about it, but it's so overwhelming in my head. And I
Mhm,
know it's a very scattered energy. It's all over the place and very useful, but they want to get their hands on everything. And
mhm,
3 also likes to entertain.
mhm.
Um, like I always say, it's like that childlike energy. I think 3 is a very special kind of energy.
Yes, they have a wonderful imagination. They are very creative. A lot
Mhm.
of times creative with their words. The 3 is here to help, I think, to teach us and help us learn how to speak our truths, how to work with the words.
Our truth. I like that you
Yeah,
said that. It's
yeah.
not just about speaking, but really getting it out.
Right, yes, when they have 3 energy, there's a lot of tests within them that keep pushing and pushing, so they eventually have to learn how to speak their truths. They're very playful. They love to laugh. They love to have a good time. If the 3 is balanced, it's the life of the party. Bring it on, right?
Mhm.
Psychic ability, they're very they have the ability to see. So what would you buy your 3 person?
Personally, I don't even think 3. I wouldn't buy. My first idea wouldn't to be to buy someone a gift. I think a birthday party is enough.
A
Uh,
party.
yeah,
They would love that. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
like it's a day that's all about them, so they're front and center.
Mhm.
Everyone's excited to see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Very happy and joyful kind of energy at a birthday party. So and that's what 3 points to in and of itself, joy, like remembering the joy, the little things. So a birthday party, I feel like would suffice. If I got a gift though, maybe like an art kit, um, even uh, yeah, a art kit, if it's an adult, maybe, especially somebody who I know. Like, I'm not gonna tell them, hey, I got you this book because you suck at communicating. But I would, if I know that they struggle with communicating, or they they're having trouble expressing this part of themselves, I would get them, maybe a book on speaking, just public speaking, or um, just how to speak more eloquently, more, the things in that way, which are helpful, but not like a class where it's like, actually, I recognize you struggle with this.
No, no, a journal. A journal
Yeah.
would be good because they write a lot. They're writers too. But you're right about the art. They do like to draw. How about a theater? Tickets to the theater.
I was gonna say a video camera to record, like,
Yeah, there you go. That's fun. Yeah. Yes, because that's very artsy, right?
mhm,
When we say art, people just automatically think we're talking about pencils and paper. It's
mhm.
not. There's so much more, right? And that's a wonderful idea. How about
With
improv?
yeah, yeah,
How much
yeah,
fun would that be for them?
yeah.
To go and then maybe encourage them to start up and do, because I think improv helps the three get confidence in their words,
Mhm.
That's a,
Those, it's they're, I guess they're in the lane of like yoga and breath work and things like that, but I don't know if you've ever heard of them. There's like some classes or a certain type of breath work where you're pushing out sound itself. Like, it's not,
oh,
you're not just breathing, but it's kind of like a grunt, like, "Puh,
yeah, yeah,
things like that. That's in, when you said improv, that's what it made me think of, just
yeah,
something where they're having to push out sound.
yeah.
Um, just that expressive energy, just getting it out in and of itself. Um, so it doesn't have to be something so constructive, like, all right, you're going to say this or practice these lines, or,
Oh,
just
yeah, no, that they don't do good with that.
no.
But they are very good at actors and actresses, very good, because they emotionally feel the character.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
can really portray it out on the stage. Yeah. Yeah.
I
No,
would
that's
even
true.
get
I
three
like that.
some clothes.
Mhm.
Um, especially, not even especially, men or women. I feel like three definitely likes to look good. They don't like clothes, not just like house clothes, but like going out. This is for a special event. I got this for you. Just know 6 months down the line, you have an event to go to. But
Yeah. They like
they, I,
glitter. They like
yeah.
glitter. They like for people to look at them. They like
Mhm.
that being up on the stage. Yes. Yeah, so that's beautiful. That's very good. Um, bright and shiny, I wrote down. Creative projects, right? Anything in the gardens. You could even buy the little herb kits, things for them
Mhm.
to do in home, or the amaryllis plants that you grow in the winter time. Because they're creative. And a lot of times the three energy in their home is very they've really spruced it up. Sometimes you go into those homes and you say, oh my gosh, I would never think of putting that there, but it looks
Yes.
so good. I just admire those people because it doesn't work in my house.
So when you said home, right before you said home, my mind, I was thinking of three being associated with Venus, the planet and the goddess. Um, but fresh flowers,
Yeah. Oh,
something very light. And
mhm.
I feel like three, especially adults, they need to be reminded of the little things in life, just the joy that you can gain just by looking at fresh flowers, or, staring over a hilltop. Um, so even just like pretty views, three likes beauty. So just something where it takes their attention, and it forces their mind to focus on, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is so pretty. This is so beautiful. This feels so good to me.
They're also great animals and children lovers. So anything to do with that is always fun for the three.
Some
Like
fuzzy
you said, if
socks.
you
I
can
would
get
get
them
that
to
for
settle down, it's because of the playfulness, right?
them. Hmm.
Yeah. They connect with the inner child. So that's all we're going to do on this podcast. We're going to do 2 more with the other birth dates. Do you have anything else you'd like to bring in, Adriana?
I
Well-
don't, but if anyone, if anything was said triggered a thought in your brain, feel free to send it in. I think this is really cool and interesting just to
Yeah,
see, energetically what you can come up with for gift ideas.
right. I know. Some people are excellent gift givers.
No,
Oh, really? I am. I can remember somebody told me at the beginning of the year, and I'll remember that and pick it up. Yeah, I love to give gifts. Oh, sometimes too
Mm.
much. Okay, everybody, so here we go. There's the numerology personal year calendars that I developed in 2018. The first part of it's going to tell you what your personal year is all about. This is going to take you through each individual month.
This is so pretty.
Yeah, this is the 2023. Yours is behind you.
Yes.
Everybody's looking. This talks about the personal day energy. There's so much information that we have in these calendars. I'm trying to find Mercury retrograde. And there's Mercury retrograde down here. Every calendar is different because we have 9 years, 9 personal years. So you can go on my website and order them. I can get them shipped out for you. You can order them as gifts for other people. Now, once you get your calendar, what can we do? We can have that secret society, right? We call it the numerology secret society, but really what it is a calendar group. And 2 to 5 people, we get together every month, 2 of your friends, loved ones, whatever, 2 to 5. And we discuss last month and we discuss this month's energy looking forward. So that way you're constantly looking at the energy and staying aware, staying focused on what's going on. Eventually you start to learn the numbers yourself, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a big personal day energy. Yeah.
I love when I'm like, it's like the day before, it's like halfway through the day, I'll start to feel my
Yeah.
mind will just shift and I don't know why. Then I'll check what the next day's energy is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm already shifting into that,
Yeah. Yeah.
So just being aware of that energy helps with how I operate in my day sometimes. Some of the
Right.
difficulties
Have
I may
you
face.
found days that are better for you and days that are a little bit more challenging?
3 personal days are absolutely challenging. I'm really good on 2 when I feel myself getting ready to say something to hold it back a little and think on it.
Yeah.
But then 3, I'm like, oh, this is my day to express it. And I just freaking,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's
Get
kind
you
of
in
overkill.
trouble. Yeah,
Yeah.
get you in trouble. And that
So
happens. But that's
3
being
is a rough day. 8 is a great personal day for me. But that's also my birthday. So
right.
maybe that has something to do
And
with
that
it. But
happens. Yeah. That's why it's
8
good to have that reading. That way we have a baseline of what the numbers are. And then you have your calendars. And if you do the groups, which is really fun, I think you and Juanita are going to have to start one up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because a lot of times we don't necessarily see our own energy. We just don't see it, but other people do. So, I became going along talking about, this month you were unsettled, you were traveling, you weren't very as focused as you should have been. And they go, well, I don't know what you're talking about. And their girlfriend or their sister will go, oh my God, I can't believe it. You remember you did this and this. And so it's just hilarious that people have their wine and we're just a good get together, fun loving time. So
Yeah.
go to my website, healingnumbers22.com, and check out the calendars, readings, gift cards, gift certificates, a little bit of everything there for Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys. Or I should say happy holidays, right? Because there's a lot more than just Christmas. So
Yeah.
All right, my friends, I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Adriana.
See you.